This week in love, avoid letting stubbornness block intimacy. Add a touch of spontaneity to your usual routine to keep love fresh.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Taurus, this week in social encourages you to nurture existing friendships while staying open to new connections. Social interactions may focus on comfort, shared routines, or small gatherings that feel intimate and grounding. You might find yourself naturally taking on the role of organizer or mediator, helping to bring harmony to your circle. Unexpected invitations could appear midweek. Consider attending if it aligns with your energy, as new connections may bring long-term benefits. Don, what does tarot say?
I wonder if that's friends with benefits, Miss Bonnie. I don't know. I'm not going there yet. The first card out I got in the social side is Moon, the Moon card. The Moon card. Moon card can mean a few different things. Moon cards like questions unanswered, and not this week. This week, this energy about this week is get out there and howl at the moon. This is get out there and be out there in the social world. Get out there and enjoy life. Do something you haven't done before. Try to find something that you can arrange with some friends or family or whatever that is not unique. I mean, it is unique, it is not normal, not common in your world. Do something that again lets you just burn off some steam and release some energy. And I just love the energy of that moon this week. It's really speaking life. The High Priestess is here again. Do something that's behind the veil, something that is not normal, something that you wouldn't think about. Ask around and say, hey, what's the coolest thing happening? Like I was telling Miss Bonnie this week, I'm getting ready to go to the Poe event, and so the Poe event is an event put on every once in a while. And they put a different author up, and then they make like a few mixed drinks, and then they talk about certain phrases from the book or passages from the books that they create. Do something like that. Find something that is very unique in your community, and then enjoy it with some friends and family, and do outside the box. And therefore, it's something that will keep you excited and enthused about this. The next card out is the Emperor card. You're the one that's got to do the planning, though. This is the one you do the planning, because don't leave it to somebody else. They're not going to get it done right. And Taurus, you know yourself well enough. You're always going to be wanting to be in charge. That's just what you do. So that's a good thing. So this week, take control. Do something that hasn't been done in a while, or something that's very unique. Find something fresh and exciting. Enjoy and invite friends and family, and be a community for at least one day or one evening, and you'll appreciate the fact that you do this. Let us know what you decide, by the way. Share with us. It's exciting to find out things that are happening in different communities. Share with us, and then we'll respond as well. Ms. Bonnie, what you got for the finance side?
Money. Taurus, your financial focus this week leans towards stability and long-term planning. You may feel motivated to organize your finances, review budgets, or plan for upcoming expenses. This is an excellent time to set clear financial goals and create a practical roadmap to reach them. Unexpected expenses can appear midweek, but with foresight and organization, you can handle them smoothly. Avoid the impulse spending. Small indulgences are okay, but those big ticket purchases deserve careful thought. All right, Don, see the money over there?
Show me the money. Here we go. First card out. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Warning, 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 Will Robinson. Warning, Will Robinson. Go back. Do not make any frivolous expenses. Do not make any rash decisions on expenses. Do not go out and do impulse buys. Not this week. Not this week. Look at my face. Look at my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, this is not the week to do it. This is a week to watch what your spending is. If you do an impulse buy, you're going to wish you hadn't. And look, I can't be much clearer than this. You get the point? You get the point? You get the point? So let's make sure we do not do impulse spending this week. Let's make sure that we know what we're spending money on. The King of Cups is, if you want to stay happy, also stay in control of your pocketbook. Or as I used to say in Baltimore, pocketbook. the old ladies, where's my pocketbook? So stay in control of your pocketbook, okay? Make sure that you are focusing on what needs paid, when it needs paid, and who gets paid first versus others. And when you do, don't be surprised if, again, you make a happier home life. The Knight of Pentacles says move forward in a happy way if, again, you make reasonable and prudent decisions and don't waste your money on impulse buys, which will break your heart. That's what I got, Miss Bonnie.
All right, well, let's move on to love. We're going to start with the moon. And this week on Tuesday, October 7th, we have a full moon in Aries. Now, of course, we have to go backwards. Okay, so let's go all the way back to April 8th of 2024. That's when we had the new moon in Aries. Then we move forward to January 6th of 2025, and we had the first quarter, and that's when you did all of the work. So now we have the full moon where you can see everything. And if something's not to your liking, then you need to change it at that time. Then next year on July 7th of 2026, we'll have the last quarter. And that's when you celebrate your success and turn away and wait for the next new moon. Now the void, of course. All right. On the 7th at 6:23 in the evening, we have a void beginning. It will end about 11 hours later on the 8th at 5:13 a.m. Then again on the 10th at 12:30 in the morning, it will begin. And at 5:12, it will end. That was short. Then again on the 12th at 2:55 a.m., we have a void, of course, beginning, and it will end at 6:37 a.m. that same day. So nothing really, really bad, nothing super, super long. So our void, of course, seems to be getting back to more of a normal pattern. Taurus, this week asks you to balance security with flexibility in your love life. If you're partnered, you may notice your desire for comfort bumping up against your partner's need for change or excitement. Compromise is the key. Lean into the moments of stability that you crave, but also show willingness to adapt. A romantic gesture midweek can go a long way to smoothing over those tensions. For single Taurians, the energy favors meeting somebody through social settings or shared interests. You may feel drawn to someone who exudes confidence and boldness, very different from your usual type. Take your time. A steady approach will help you see whether this spark has lasting potential. All right, Don, show us those cards.
Hey, you have me interested when you start bumping up against things. I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. I don't know. I do not know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, this is G-rated, folks. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, first card out. Ooh, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. I like that Six of Wands. Six of Wands is when you're talking about a relationship, or I'm going right immediately to I'm going right immediately to those who are not coupled up these days. Okay, let's go right there. This is interesting. Somebody is going to rise to the occasion, and you are going to catch their attention. So this is the Six of Cards. So it says rise above. Someone is going to notice you. You are going to be noticed. Or, again, somebody else may rise above others in the crowd when you notice them. So this is a week of maybe finding someone special to cuddle with, which is wonderful. It's interesting because there's a lot of people around when this happens. And so, again, they're going to have to fight for attention, but they're just naturally going to rise to the occasion, which is wonderful. And the same thing, you may be in a very busy, crowded room, but you may be the one that shines bright, and then they are drawn to you, which is wonderful. I love that. And when it does, look at this. You're going to find you have a lot of commonality, You're going to find that your basic core principles are the same. You're going to find out that maybe you have the same political viewpoint. Maybe you have the same financial goals. You have the same family ideas. Maybe even the way in which you deal with family. All these things, maybe when it comes to education or career or investments, you're going to find out you have a lot in common. Those things are already taken care of, which makes it easy because, usually when you have to fight against these core beliefs, it makes it harder to really connect. But you're going to find that even though you may be very different, in many ways, you're very much aligned. And when it happens, look at this, there's a Knight of Cups walking on to the happiness. So this is going to be a happier time for you. This is going to be great. Now, if you are in a coupled relationship, this is more of a warning. This is more of a warning to you. Don't try to be the head. Don't try to take control. Don't try to be so overbearing that it's my way, the highway, that kind of stuff, because that ain't working. So again, this was a very different read in that regard, because you know what? There's all kinds of ideas. Who says yours is the best? That's what they're thinking. They're thinking, wait a minute, I have ideas too. So I would not push my ideas right now. I would say, hey, look, this is my belief. This is my concept. This is what I'm thinking. And then try to come to a reasonable conclusion or understanding by putting all the factors in consideration. Okay. And then come with a commonality that makes the both of you want to work together to move forward. Okay, and that'll be the happy way. If you think you're going to go solo, if you think that I'm in control, I'm the one, you're screwed, because again, there's a lot of other folks out there too. So again, find a common ground, find a common agreement, and then move forward with it. And you're going to find out your relationship will grow stronger, not weaker, based on that. And I don't care what anybody tells you. You know what? If you can, again, if you show somebody that you appreciate the fact that they have a feeling about something or whatever, that goes a long way, and it heals hearts. That's all I can say.
Well, the first words I said was, don't let stubbornness get in the way.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, Ms. Bonnie, tell us how other folks can show us a little love.
Oh, yeah. Down in that lower right-hand corner is a little button that says subscribe, or love in our language. Hit that button and set that little notification bell to all. And then if you're on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Sonoran Mystic Tarot and do the same thing there. Hit subscribe and set that notification. And when you're done there, of course, go see Cards and Constellations. Help us to grow the channel. Hit subscribe and then set that notification bell. And we'll give you a message anytime we post something new or go live.
All righty then. Well, with that, we are done, folks. Love, light, and blessings from Ms. Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and to yours. Until next week, remember, reach out, let us know, send us a comment, ring that bell for us. Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and more importantly, what you got going on. We'll respond, I promise. Have a great one. Bye-bye.